Because he's landed the clean, accurate punches.
If it doesn't make a difference in the decision, something's wrong here.
Power punches through 11. Mosli 86 out of 181. Mayorga 61 out of 396. All in all, Mosli's landed 127 punches to only 66 for Mayorga. Shouldn't be that terribly difficult to fight to score. Not that easy to referee. And again, when Shane uses the jab, Mayorga just walks right into it.
All right, break, break. Go. Come on, don't pick him up, don't pick him up.
Off the way he looked last year against Miguel Cotto in a close loss. A lot of people took seriously Mosli's desire to present himself against the man who's now the top welterweight in the world, Antonio Margarito. It's hard to tell whether this is a fair test of what Mosli might be able to do against Margarito because of the unorthodox nature of the fight.
All right, Margarito is a very strong, but he's a conventional fighter. He's just a very, very strong, determined conventional fighter.
Consistent all over.
Non-stop.
No, para de tirar, para de tirar. Vamos de orden, ¿no?
Shane fights in bursts. Margarito fills every round's box score from start to finish. That, to me, would be the biggest difference.
And as Larry said, he's a basic fundamental fighter. He doesn't do anything unusual, but he's just so consistent.
Hand by Mosli. Whipsaws Mayorga with another right hand.
That one hurt him. His feet were doing
and
funny
a good
things.
left hook by Mosli.
But he's come back.
Shane is making his point down the stretch. And another right hand busts Mayorga in the chops.
This is what you love about Mosli. Right? He's got the crowd on its feet, cheering for something dramatic to happen here.
Just as he did against Oscar De La Hoya 8 years ago. Scintillating fighting down the stretch of the fight by Shane Mosli. A brilliant 12th round. And he puts Mayorga on the canvas.
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, look at that.
So it took a while, but Shane Mosli came up with some of that old 12th round magic. And he knocks him down again to finish the fight.
And it's a knockout.
The left hook.
It's a knockout. He finally got it.
Brilliant stuff by Shane Mosli.
Shane Mosli, I love you.
And the crowd does too. What a homecoming.
This was his greatest moment to me. Even in beating Vargas was Vargas, but even though this guy has been losing a lot of fights, such a dramatic knockout in a fight that was really going back and forth the last 2 rounds. Fantastic knockout.
As I said earlier, that's who Shane Mosli is. He wants to fight, and he wants to give the fans a show.
The right hands couldn't do it, so he pointed back to the left hook.
Pomona, California's own Shane Mosli. And here's the series of punches that hurt Ricardo Mayorga. A right hand on the chin. Perfect shot. And having found the key, he came back with another one. Here's the first knockdown. And the now fading Mayorga goes down as Mosli adds a left for good measure and fires in another right. The 3-punch combination putting the Nicaraguan fighter on the canvas. One more angle of knockdown number 1. Mayorga just leaning into these punches as he did through much of the second half of the fight. And now the end. Mayorga getting up from the knockdown, and Sheyna Mozli walks in and says, "Eat this."
Yeah, that works.
The cleanup,
that was
left
a beautiful left hook. That was I call it the Sugar Ray Robinson left hook, where you spring from your toes. Similar to what Oscar De La Hoya did when he had that great knockout over Vargas.
Yes, indeed.
And also Shane did it when Shayna's knocked out Vargas with the same left hook.
Now let's go to Michael Buffer for the particulars on the drama.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes in round number 12, the final round. The official time of the knockout, 2 minutes, 59 seconds. The winner by knockout victory.